Hey yo, HungryHeath here again with my girl, Shelly Eats Steak. And this is my week 10 MS. This is my week 10 MS journey update. I can't talk straight, and I'm too excited over all the good stuff that has been going on. I have begun physical therapy. I've gone to 2 sessions so far, but it really seems like it's helping, along with the DDPY. And she gave me a printout of some exercises I can do at home to help me also. She wants me to do them like 4 days a week. And I'm starting to drive again. And if you notice, I'm not wearing my eye patch. I feel like my eyes are getting a lot better. I don't use the cane as often as I used to. I use it in the morning just to make sure I'm still sturdy and whatnot. And then when I go to the therapy, there's quite a big set of stairs to get into the building, and I use it then. But otherwise, I'm just walking around like a normal boy again. I mean, it's about all the update really is that I'm just doing really well. I'm feeling really good. I guess this is going to be a short one, but yeah, that's all that's going on. I'm feeling amazing. That's about it, I guess. I'm sorry. That's all there is.
Well, the therapist, didn't she say, because at first she was saying it wasn't vestibular, and then we back to her, she did say, yeah, part of it is vestibular. Yeah, okay.
This is why I keep her around. She carries all my...
I don't think that's the reason you keep me around, but okay. But
she's easy on the eyes, too.
But anyways, so she did, after when you went back, so we think she'd probably talked to the doctor, and the doctor was like, no, I think you need to evaluate him a little bit more.
Another thing, she asked me how soon I was wanting to go back to work, and I told her, well, yesterday. So I think she took that as a clue and is actually working my therapy and almost into occupational. Because I was explaining to her what I have to do usually at work for when I work on the cabinets. And so she had me go through the process of doing those types of exercises. Laying on the ground, working like on the little toe kicks and everything, helping me get up off the floor, like if I was on all fours, working on the bottom of the cabinets and whatnot. And then I explained to her that I also have to climb ladders every once in a while to swap out a door or replace a piece of crown. So she's supposed to be working on getting me a ladder so I can practice that too.
And the reason I told him, so she did give him some exercises that are like balance, like he's supposed to like move side to side and back to back, like get used to reshifting his body. But I told him, because he's kind of like scared at home to try like getting on the floor, because he's like, well, what if I can't get up? And I was like, well, go to the therapist and try with her and then see how you do, because they'll have people there who can then help you if you're not able to get yourself up.
Yeah, because she always has a guy in there with us as a helper.
Right.
And then they strap me in a little harness and not hang me, but hook me up to the ceiling, so that in case I do fall, I don't fall far. So it catches me.
So I think that helped build up his confidence.
Yeah, because now I don't mind at all. I'm not scared.
Right, and so now he's kind of trying a little bit more things, you know, and not being so hesitant of everything, you know, because when you fall several times, you kind of become unsure of yourself, and like it really did mess with his like self-esteem and confidence in that. Yeah. And you know, it's like I tell him, well, sometimes you kind of have to push yourself into those type of situations, because it's kind of like confronting your fears. The only way you're going to get over it is you kind of have to take it head on and prove to yourself that, no, you can do this. You're stronger than this. There's no reason to be afraid. So I'm glad that he was able to do that. I wish I could be there with him to see what it's like, but I'm having to work, and where the physical therapy is,
It's almost an hour away.
It's an hour away, and they only have it during the day, during my work schedule. It's not like they have weekends or evenings. So, but he's doing good, and he drove both times this week to there.
Yes.
But
and a day in between.
Yeah, and then, but his stepdad didn't want him to drive home. And then on Saturday, we went grocery shopping as usual, our normal errands that we run, and he drove all day. It definitely is getting better at it, and more confident in his driving abilities and getting around.
And I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but usually when we go to the store, even when I drive, I would pull up to the close to the front door. I'd get out with my cane and everything and go in and either find somewhere to sit down or find a buggy to lean on. Well, this time I just parked in a normal parking spot, got out, walked in with the bags and everything, so we bring our own reusable bags, and then I just went around like a normal day.
Yeah, we did mention that last week.
Okay.
But what the difference is now he's able to stand a little bit longer, and before he would kind of start to get tired the second time, like he is right now. And
it's been a long day.
So he's able to, get around and stand longer and not have to rely on the cane if he's getting tired. And plus he's back to almost his old stride and gait where I have to run to keep up with him because
legs.
he just like Speedy Gonzalez.
I'm not doing it on purpose.
And I'm like, okay, hold on. I still got to catch up because I don't walk that fast, and he does. But that's good. I feel like that's showing that he's feeling better and doing better. So he definitely, his morale's a lot better, and he's trying himself like he used to wouldn't wear shoes all the time, like he might wear his slippers or go barefoot, especially after a shower. Well, when all this happened, he felt like, oh, I gotta wear my shoes constantly, my tennis shoes, I gotta have them on, I can't ever take them off. And now I was like, are you going to sleep in them? But thankfully, he didn't sleep in them. Well, your feet are already big enough, and they're always kicking me in the bed. Anywho, so now when we do the DDPY, he actually takes his shoes and socks off. We get on the mat, and he's doing all of those. We're doing the standing strong. We're actually finishing up week 13 on Sunday. So we just started week 14, and apparently their programs, whenever you start your program, it's a 14-week program, and then after you complete that, then you have to then sign up for the next program. There's no additional fee. You just have to. So we started with the chair program, and it got us all the way to what they call standing strong, where we're standing up, but the chair is there, if we need to lean on it. After we complete that next week, then we're going to start the new program with the standing strong one, and then that should slowly work us over 14 weeks to where we no longer even need the chair for assistance, so that maybe we could be like Arthur Gorman and just be standing there on one leg with the rest of our bodies up in the air, right?
Yeah.
So it is pretty neat when you think of when we look back over the last 10 weeks that we started this, but even the last 14 weeks of DDPY.
It doesn't even feel like it's been 14 weeks. That's crazy. I know.
And seeing where he came, where he was scared to even go from the couch and get in the chair. There were days where he was like, oh, I don't think I can, move to a chair. I need to sit here on the couch and do it. And now he's not even needing the chair. He's just standing up and doing it and able to do the movements and move, which I think is a huge leap.
We bought some actual yoga mats. I get up and I roll them out, put the chair on top of them, and then sit down there and take my shoes and socks off. And then I just stand up and do the exercises with them.
Yeah, so he's that's just a huge benefit. And I think too, what I've read, in a lot of carnivore groups, they say the more clean carnivore you go, meaning, now I do know he uses some spice and he'll have his guacamole, but really, other than that, like, we're not having any other plants. There's been no nuts, no flowers, no, none of that. And a lot of the people in the different groups say that all of a sudden after the 2-month mark of being carnivore, it's like a switch goes off and you go from, like, maybe you're just feeling okay, and all of a sudden it just like kicks into overdrive and you're feeling amazing. Awesome.
The meat hills.
Yeah. So, and that could be what it is, that, now, the full 2 months that he's, well, it's been over, technically, but we really cleaned it up, all of November and December, and now January is basically over.
No, Vegetable November was a big help, I think.
Well, yeah, I think all of it is just cumulative, all of that adding up, the DDPY, and, I'm sure the Baggio is helping as well. So I think just...
That's right, because remember the doctor bumped it up from a 7 milligram to 14.
Oh, and I saw the MRI results. You haven't called to talk to the doctor about it, right?
No,
but when we read it, which I'm pretty sure, and, Renee, I don't know if you know how to read them, but it looked like there weren't any changes from his MRI last July, which I think is pretty cool. If his lesions and everything are the same as what they were in July, then I think we're doing something right. And that's how I read the report. But he's going to try to call the doctor this week and just, confirm, hey, is this what you're seeing, that my lesions are not worse? There's no new ones, and it looks about the same or maybe better. So I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I was really excited about that.
Yeah, and that's what kind of also leads me to believe that at least part, if not a lot of his balance and stuff issues that he's had for the past several months are more vestibular related than MS related, because, if his lesions and all haven't changed in that time, then, why that all of a sudden happened.
And I really think it's a lot of the benefit of my diet is what's doing it.
Yeah, once you clean up and get rid of all of the nuts, and, all the other, stuff that the junk, the keto junk that we ate, basically, it's doing better.
Because even though it's keto approved, it's not good for me.
Right.
So.
And that's what everybody knows on the ketovore, carnivore, you just have to find what makes you feel the best. And I always like to tell people, don't just try it for a week or two or even a month. A month isn't even long enough, because you really need to give it, I always suggest, at least 6 months, because you need that time. It takes time to get everything else, all the bad stuff that you were having, to get out of your system, and then your body to start healing, and then for you to finally feel the effects of that healing. Yeah. And that's just not going to happen in a week or two, or even in 30 days.
Yeah, what
you
she
just
said.
need longer. So anyways, long story short, though, this is going to be a short one. Look, we're like going on forever.
Well, now we need to show them what we ate, right?
Yeah, let's see what all we ate this past week. I know it was good.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Not beans.
Now, wasn't that some good looking food? I wish y'all could come eat with us. But you know what? start tuning in every Friday night at 6:30 Central. We're doing a little thing like a chat and chew. It's called Friday Night Feast with the Hungry Heath, where Shelly and I will cook live. After the meal is complete, we'll sit down and enjoy it all together.
Yeah, and you could cook with us too.
I'm going to start trying to post a couple of days ahead of time, like Wednesday, Thursday, whatever, and give you all exactly what we're going to be making with a complete list of what to buy. So make sure you tune in for that every Friday night at 6:30 Central.
So this Friday night is mushroom Swiss burgers.
Oh, yeah. Bunless, of course, because we're keto.
Well, yeah.
But
Awesome.
that's about it, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.
Thank you.